Good afternoon, welcome back to T3. On today's show, we're in Hell or High Water with the Helor 360 from Cougar. So let's get right into it. Alrighty then, so Cougar, peripherals and cases and fans, we've seen those. We've actually reviewed the Vortex fans on the channel. If you want to have a look at that, there'll be an annotation that'll pop up somewhere around me and you'll be able to go and have a look at that there. Now they've given us their brand new water cooling kit in the form of the Helor series. They've given us the big boy, the 360mm rad, with the complete kind of plethora of rainbow disco experiences, as you can see. A couple of things to mention before we have a look at it and put it in the system is some bravery actually from them. They've put a direct temperature quote on the side of the box over here. Now, there's no ambient temperature being mentioned there that it was tested at, so that's why I'm saying it's a bit brave. I don't know if that's always advisable for a manufacturer to directly quote temperatures, because someone could be on the equator in a 40-degree heat, and in which case all of that could become irrelevant. It's also dependent on your case specifics and that kind of stuff, so a little bit brave from them. But something good that they always do is very, very clear package contents, which we'll find on the back of the box over here. So you can see the fans, the pump header, and the controller that comes with it, which we've actually shown with their HPB kit. And it's really, really nice. It is a really good controller. And the LEDs on this, as you guys will see, are some of the brightest I've ever encountered in my life. So without further ado, let's go and smack it in the system and see how it goes. Okay, so there it is installed. Not the easiest installation of my life, if I'm honest. It is a little bit cumbersome, but a big upside to this kit honestly is maintenance, because there's only 2 screws holding down the pump head, so replacing your thermal paste is going to be very, very easy once it is installed. The fittings, all that kind of stuff, are very, very high quality. I just would suggest having a second pair of hands on board, because even with all my time installing water cooling kits, it took me about 45-50 minutes to get it in. Which is quite hectic. I mean, it normally takes me about 20, maybe 25 minutes. So it was a bit of a thing, but it looks fantastic. I must say, I really like this little remote that comes with the Cougar lighting kits. It's one of the best things done for RGB, especially if you don't have an addressable header on your board, then this will take care of everything. And another little thing I like is the pump flow meter. The little spinny thing is showing you that your pump is working. So if that stops spinning, your pump has stopped running, which is pretty cool. And then you can like literally just push a button, and then just get it there, pow, and we've got a new effect coming through. I mean, and there's so many. I could spend like a whole 10-minute video just going through the functionality that's on this remote. And yeepers, it's bright. Let me just show you guys how bright it is. It's bright. You could use this as a night light. Like, you could leave this running quietly next to your kid while they sleep, and this could be their night light, like, no joke. But yeah, we turn it down so that it fits nicely with the system, and it looks, I must say, I'm really liking yellow at the moment. I don't know why, but it just looks absolutely spectacular. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into some benchmark and see what the performance is like. Alrighty then, having a look at the benchmark scores. We did test this with a considerably better ambient temperature, so take it with a pinch of salt. You're probably looking at about 7 to 10 degrees better on average than what we had tested with before on the other 2 cooling kits. It is a bigger kit, so it should perform a bit better. With the cover on, we saw a 60 degrees average temperature, so a 5-degree improvement over our Cooler Master benchline. And then on the high average with the case off,
we saw 52 degrees, which is absolutely staggering. Now this did have to have some fan curve thrown into it to get the best kind of temps out of it. A bit of a hum, but not too bad. Once again, I think that they need to improve the air pressure from these fans to really get the most out of this cooling kit, because the pump and the radiator are doing a stellar job. So stellar, in fact, I threw a 4.2 gigahertz overclock at it and ran it for 10 minutes, and it got a 69 degree average, as you can see from our benchmark window over here, which is staggeringly good. So I think overall they've done an incredibly good job as far as the pump and the radiator goes. But yeah, we're gonna need some pressure, but.
And there you have the Helor 360 in a nutshell. Very good pump, lovely flow meter, brilliant lighting, slightly under spec fans. They need to be a little bit higher pressure. Hopefully they'll bring that through in the V2, and then I definitely think they've got a strong contender here in this product. Thank you all so much for watching. We do hope to see you in the next one. Stick around with a like and subscribe. Toodaloo!